Hello guys, welcome or welcome back to my channel. So in today's video I'm going to be sharing 3 overnight hair growth hacks that help reduce hair breakage, help reduce hair shedding, and in this video I'll also be showing how to prepare and also how to make use of these hair growth hacks for best results. So if that's what you're interested in seeing, then keep on watching this video. So as promised, I'm going to be sharing 3 overnight hair growth hacks with you, and the first is hot oil treatment. So to prepare this, you're going to want to start off with a teaspoon of rosemary oil. Just add that to a bowl, and next you are going to be needing half a teaspoon of olive oil. Olive oil is just going to go right into the mixture, and then you want to get a bowl of hot water to put in your oil in, just to warm it up for a bit before you use this. So you want to leave this to heat up for about 2 to 5 minutes, and right now I'm just checking to make sure that the oil is actually warm enough for me to use in my hot oil treatment. Okay, so when you dip your fingers into the oil, it will be a bit warm to the touch, and that is when you are sure that your oil is ready for application. Okay, so just remember to dip your hands into the oil to make sure that it is ready for you to use. Moving on to the next step, which is application. You want to apply this oil the night before your wash day. Okay, this is an overnight hair growth hack, so you want this to be on your hair the night before your wash day. Okay, so hot oil treatment is actually very important because it helps increase blood circulation to the scalp, boost hair growth, and it is just a healthy habit to massage your scalp all around. You can't go wrong with this. Make sure to focus on your scalp and apply the oil directly to your scalp for best results. When I'm done with the application, you want to go in, like I'm doing right now, massage your scalp thoroughly to boost blood circulation to your scalp. Okay, remember that this is an overnight hair growth treatment, so once you're done with this, you want to cover up your hair with a satin bonnet and head right off to bed. And also remember to wash this off the next day, which should be your wash day. Okay, and so on to the next hair growth hack. Overnight hair growth hack is fenugreek and rosemary spray. Okay, so to prepare this, I'm going to be showing you, this is rosemary leaves, and if you're not familiar with it, this is what it looks like. Okay, and you're going to be using this. I'm going to be making use of this, a tablespoon of rosemary leaves. I'm going to be adding that, and then next we have fenugreek seeds. I don't know if this is common in your area, let me know in the comments, but this is pretty common. I got this from a herb store, and I'm going to be adding that as well as a cup of hot water in order to just let the whole thing brew. I don't want the mixture to just sip into the water, and I allow this to sit for about 5 to 15 minutes or 5 to 10 minutes. Okay, and then I just let this sit for a while after stirring it. Both rosemary and fenugreek have many benefits for hair. Rosemary and fenugreek are both beneficial in reducing hair loss, hair shedding, and also hair breakage, so I highly recommend this if you're having a lot of hair breakage. So after 10 minutes, this is what the entire mixture is looking like. The rosemary and fenugreek has infused into the water, so I'm just going to be stirring that up before I take a sieve to strain out the water. Please make sure you use something that can actually catch all the particles of the rosemary leaves so as not to get it mixed up in your hair. Okay, so after straining that out, I will be transferring this whole mixture into a spray bottle. Okay, this is the spray bottle I will also be using for the application of this. So moving on to the application, you want to make sure you've sectioned your hair into workable sections. Like always, I section my hair into 4, and then I start from the back section, just applying this from root to tip of my hair. You want to apply this from the roots of your hair to the tips, and also work it into your hair to make sure that it is properly absorbed into the strands of your hair. Okay, So I'm not going to lie, this is actually one of my favorite hair growth sprays because fenugreek and rosemary, like I've said before, are two very powerful ingredients. The fenugreek helps reduce premature hair graying, reduce hair loss, and reduce baldness. Rosemary as well helps regrow bald spots as well, and also increase hair growth, and also helps reduce hair loss, especially if you're trying to reduce your hair shedding or something like that. And honestly, I would recommend this if you're dealing with a lot of breakage, like I've said before. So when you're done with this, you want to just let it absorb into your hair so as not to go to bed with a wet hair. And then of course tie your satin bonnet, and of course remember to rinse it out the next day. So on to the next overnight hair growth hack. This one is called the green tea toner. I have to apologize, I could not find the footage of me brewing the green tea, and I don't really know how that happened, but this is all I have. This is the only clip I could find. So here it is just to take a green tea bag and infuse that into a container of hot water like you would normally make a normal tea. This is as straightforward as it is. Put that in water, hot water. And so onto the application process. This is basically as straightforward as the rest of the overnight hair growth hacks have been, also equally as effective. This one you also want to go in applying it from the roots of your hair to the tips, and then work it into your hair strands for best results. Okay, so you want this to get into your hair strands and you want your hair to absorb this. Okay, so honestly you can take your time to massage it into your edges and to your scalp. Then when you're done with a particular section, move on to the next section as well until you are done with the entire your entire hair. So like I said, for those who have excessive hair shedding, this one requires soaking your hair like I am doing from the root to the tip in this green tea toner, but not too much, not like the ones I'm doing here, but at least absorb and let it absorb into your hair for a while. And this is actually good. It is really effective for hair shedding, hair loss, and combating hair breakage. So I recommend this a lot if this is something that you are dealing with. I said not too much because as you can see here, it is even getting into my eye. But yeah, just try your best to soak it into your hair and not let it get to this extent. So after application, you can also do a little bit of massage to get it to properly absorb into your hair. This can be used once or twice a week, or even 3 times a week for maybe critical situations where it is really needed, but once or twice a week should do the trick. So you want to do this a few hours before you head to bed so as not to go to sleep with very wet hair and tying your bonnet over a wet hair. So guys, to conclude this video, I also want to make it known that there is a certain amount of hair that it is normal to lose in a day, but as opposed to losing tons and tons of hair, I stand to be corrected, but losing about 100 to 150 strands a day is actually normal. So don't beat yourself up over a normal amount of hair loss. As always, thank you so much for watching, and please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.